Okay, the saga of the piece of crap Multiwii flight controller board continues. I don't know what to do about this thing. I tied it up in the front room between two pieces of string. It was perfectly balanced. It armed because it was so level. Fired it up. Instead of pulling up straight against the string, it just twisted around in a circle till it twisted the string right off the mounts. Then it flew into my workbench and tore all the propellers to pieces. It broke another motor mount, which is not completely severed yet, and I'll have to replace that one now. It broke the antenna off the receiver, but the receiver's still working for short-term purposes here. I'm already ready to buy a Hobby King Hextronic KK 2.15 or whatever. I'm ready to buy one of those and just fly instead of messing with this stupid GPS that I was all worried about, and return to home and all this stuff. I don't even care anymore. I just want to make it fly and be able to take some pictures. So this is my last attempt at getting some help from somebody online. Right now what I got going on is it's armed. It arms, it disarms, all just fine. The motors, I've got it all trimmed out really nice, and everything starts up together. Everything runs fine together. RPMs are right on. I mean, they're dead nuts right on. Okay, arm, everything. GPS works awesome. I mean, I never had any problem with my GPS. Okay, so now what we got, the motor's all running at a nice steady speed finally. You'd think it would fly. No, it doesn't fly. The sensors are working. You pick it up, move it around. It goes nuts. It's doing what it's supposed to do. Well, I try to fly this thing. It just does cartwheels. I got the PIDs, all the PIDs. The P is set at 5. And all the I's are 0, and all the D's are 0. Well, like I said, as you can see, there's no problems. If I run the other stick, it'll fly if it can just get up in the air and balance itself. And I don't know, I'm not sure what it is. I did take the barometer cover off that I had on there, and I don't know. Maybe I need to put that barometer cover back on. I don't think that's going to cause it to crash right off the bat. I just think it's going to make the barometer read funny. But as you can see, my idles, I mean, everything's real close. I mean, what more could you ask for? They're within 1 RPM of each other. Alright, as far as I can see, this daggone thing should be flying. I mean, it's just it's getting on my last nerve that it's not. I got all the motors running all the same RPM, basically, exactly. I mean, when you pick it up, it just changes like it should. See, okay, let's see. I'm lifting up the right rear. So when you lift it up, it should slow down, and it does. Drop it back down, it speeds up like it should. Okay, now I'm going to lift up the left rear. Slows down, drop it down, speeds up. Up, down, up, down. Okay, that's right. Okay, front left. Up, down, up, down. Okay, right front. Up, down, up, down. So, everything's working like it should. All the sensors are working apparently, because everything's changing when you move it around. All the RPMs are sticking together when it's level, sitting level. I mean, Lord have mercy, you can't get much better than that. I'm just afraid to go try and fly the thing, because every time you try to do anything, it crashes. So I don't know. We'll see.
Alright.
Alright, here goes nothing. I left the throttle too quick. I was scared. It's wanting to drift one way. I don't know why. Okay, here goes nothing again. Like I said, nothing. Well, the Multiwii flew. It took off. It went up. I have a very damaged receiver antenna on here, so I was not going to try and hover it and fly it around out in the backyard. I was just happy to see it go up in the air, and the minute I got off the ground, it started to drift. So I don't know if for all I know, it didn't have any response because of this. It might have just been responding to the throttle. But anyway, it went off and it drifted about probably 10 feet in about a 5-foot vertical. No, it was about 5 for 5, about a foot off for every foot off the ground it went. And I flew it into the fence and it stuck there, thank God. And didn't get hurt. Bent a prop a little bit. I'm going to end up ordering another one of these Turnigy receivers. There's $9.35 plus shipping, and I'm gonna get another 2 set of props because I chewed these up. Well, I got 3 good ones and one slightly chewed up one from the very first test flights. So it flies. It got up in the air. Now it's all I gotta do is fine tune it. Hopefully the PIDs can fix whatever drift is going on, or maybe a decent receiver with an actual antenna that's in one piece. So you live and learn. This is the very first Multicopter I built from scratch, and getting over that hump was accomplished by getting the radio tuned properly for the craft, and or at least it seems like that's what caused it. And I actually had some of these wires were hooked up backwards, and here I could have swore I had them right all along, and I broke down today and came up with a little piece of paper that showed how that was wrong. So I switched them around to what my paper called for, and did some tilt tests with the props off in the house, and everything seemed to be responding correctly then, including the throttles and the throttle. So I took it out in the backyard and shot it up in the air. It went practically straight up. I was afraid to keep the gas on because, like I said, I have a bad antenna and I didn't want it flying away. So anyway, mission accomplished. Now we got to get all the fine tuning done and all the special features like return to home and waypoint navigation. We'll get all that stuff working once we get it flying level.